I'm your huckleberry.
What's up, fishy friends? Welcome Tim's School of Fish, and class is in session. I try to show you guys a little bit of everything here on my channel because I like all knives. I like modern slip joints, traditional slip joints. I like fixed blade knives. I like modern folders. I like some vintage knives. I try to mix it up so you guys don't get bored. I know that I have been on this modern slip joint kick lately, but I am really excited today. Every once in a while, I get to take a look at an upcoming knife that hasn't been released yet, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. This is from Mallery Designs. The designer is Dylan Mallery. I've never met Dylan, but a lot of people speak very highly of Dylan. I am not familiar with his knives, but this one is going to be a pre-order starting on April 1st, this coming Tuesday. Today, we're going to take a look at the Mallery Designs Spectra. So, without further ado, let's get this camera turned around and take a closer look.
Hey man, do me a favor and go ahead and hit that like button. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe. It sure does help the channel. We sure do appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much, man.
All right, so this is the Mallery Designs Spectra. Admittedly, I have never even handled one of Dylan Mallory's knives, but I really like this one. Dylan tried to do a Kickstarter, and his Kickstarter campaign was denied. Apparently, they don't like knives anymore, so he's doing a pre-order. I know a lot of guys don't like pre-orders, but the price on this it's just perfect. In fact, I think it's a steal for what you're getting on this knife. So I will link Dylan's website down below in the description. It's called MalleryDesignsLLC.com. The pre-order opens Tuesday, April 1st, and on Tuesday you get a discount. So on Tuesday only, the price is going to be $150, and you can buy up to two on that day. After April 1st, it's going to be the regular price, which is $175, which is still an absolute steal for this knife. Our overall length is right about 7 5/8. Our blade length here is 3.5 inches. Our handle length here is 4 1/8. We've got a drop point blade on this one. We've got a large thumb hole for opening. Now, this is a prototype. One change that's going to happen, the production knives are going to be with a stonewash finish. We've got a titanium handle on this one, T8 torque screw on our pivot, T8 torque screw on our body screws, T6 on our clip here. We've got a milled titanium clip. Now, another change between the prototype and the production version, this is going to be a captive pivot. So stonewash finish, captive pivot, they are going to change that. This one is a frame lock. And in the prototype here, the cutouts are a little uneven, so that's going to be fixed as well. Good lockup, steel insert bar. We've got an over travel stop there. Good scalloped cutout with good access to the lock bar here. Now, there's no jimping on the lock bar, but he left just enough ledge on that lock bar that your thumb really grabs a hold of it, but not so much sharp ledge that it's uncomfortable. A back spacer here that goes about half the length of the knife. One interesting thing is that the back spacer extends beyond the head of the knife, and that's so that we have a better blade to handle ratio. We've also got a front flipper here that's got some jimping here. That jimping is pretty aggressive, but not to the point where it's uncomfortable. Let's check the action on this bad boy. Pow! That thing is easy to reverse flick, and that is so crispy and satisfying. It's easy to thumb flick. Now, I'm not even going to try to front flip it. I mean, you see how terrible that is. I'm sure most people are going to find that the front flipper action is really good, but it's just not my thing. For me, the sweet spot on this knife is the reverse flick. Doesn't matter where you put your finger back here, that thing is just going to fire out of there, and it just feels really good. Fit and finish on here is exceptional. No hot spots, no warm spots, no sharp edges, no pokey parts. Everything is just chamfered down beautifully. Now, this one is OEM'd by Artisan Cutlery. Now, I got that from Brian's video over at BEEDC. If you're not subscribed to BEEDC, which most of you guys are, go and subscribe to Brian's channel. Awesome guy. I had the opportunity to meet Brian at Blade Show this past year, and he is just freaking awesome. Now, for me, this is about a 3.5 finger knife, but that is true for most knives with me. Brian over at BEEDC was able to get a full 4-finger grip, but I do have wide hands, about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch wider than most guys. I just have wide hands. I don't really have fat fingers or long fingers, just wide bear paw hands. So this is a 3.5 finger knife for me. My thumb falls naturally right there on that jimping, and it is very, very functional, feels really good. Now, there's not a whole lot of room here for me to choke up right here without worrying about getting into that blade, but it is very comfortable in a hammer grip. Saber grip feels good, reverse grip feels good, gas station stabby grip feels good. I cannot feel that clip at all. It just melts right down into your hand. S35 VN titanium for $150 on pre-order day. That is just a freaking great deal. Now, one personal preference for me, and this is not going to be a problem for most guys, it's not very tall this way. At its widest point, it's about 3/4 of an inch, and it tapers. I don't really prefer knives that taper like that, or knives that are short, not tall, shorter this way. And that's just because I have wide hands. So when that happens, when you have a knife that's not very tall and also tapers, it just feels like I don't have a very good purchase on the knife. Now, that's not to say that ergonomically there's a problem with it. It's just my particular hand shape and my preference. But overall, freaking fantastic knife. Like I said, I will link the Mallery Designs website down below. The run on this one is limited to 200 pieces. So when they're gone, they're gone. If you have any interest in this whatsoever, you should jump on this on Tuesday, get that $25 discount. So there you go, boys and girls. That is the Mallery Designs Spectra. Pre-order this coming Tuesday, April 1st. You're going to get a $25 discount on that day. And then after that, $175. Really well done. And I think he's going to be really successful with this one. As always, guys, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know if you have any knives from Dylan Mallery. Let me know if you're going to jump on this one or what you think of it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish. Boys and girls, class dismissed.